And recording. Hello, everybody, and my name is Francine. And today I started with doing a presentation, and then there was so much happening in the skies that it just would have been too long. So I decided to combine it a little bit as a learning and see what's happening at the moment. So what I've done is I've gone and done a chart and share screen. There we are. So this is, I think it's the 10th of February, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Screen sharing. I think it's the 10th of February. Anyway, so if you look at my screen, at the bottom, you can see there is the glyph of the moon, which is like a C. Oh, you know the moon. And right next to the moon, there's the planet Pluto. So if you look right, they are very close at that time. But then if you look next to that box, there's like an S, which is Saturn. You've got Venus. Then the 4 is Jupiter. The one next to the 4 is Mercury. And then you have like a circle with a circle inside, which is the Sun. And then right next to the Sun, you've got that funny squares with a cross under, which is Pallas. So all these planets are in that wavy thing box, which is Aquarius. So that kind of means that we will have quite a big cluster of planets in Aquarius. And a lot of people are saying it's the Aquarian age. A lot of people differ on that. I do believe that we have entered the Aquarian age. However, yeah, that's differences in beliefs. And then if you look at all those lines that go up, and it actually goes up to a circle with an arrow, that is Mars. Now, Mars can be anger. Mars are people who are going represent war veterans and the army, so colonels and people who are permanently in the army normally have a strong Mars in their charts. And then you've got the black moon. Is it black moon Lilith? Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's Lilith, and then you've got Lilith, and then just beneath that you've got Uranus. Yeah, so it's, if you look at here, it's for the 10th of February 2021. So and then here you have Uranus. So you have all these, if you follow my little, all these lines here up and down from Mars, Uranus, they're all square these planets. So this is, I suppose you could call it, this is a war in our skies. Yes, Uranus, this is Uranus. Uranus and Mars in Taurus. Uranus and Mars together are normally about rebellion. Yeah, I think we've seen that quite a lot. So the other thing to watch, it doesn't show on here. Let's see if there's anyone retrograde at the moment. Right. So often in charts, you see, I'm just going to pick up a chart. Louis Armstrong. There's planets who are retrograde. A retrograde is when the planet comes, yeah, here we are. If you look at Uranus here in Louis Armstrong chart, it's got like a little R next to it. So if you have that in your chart, it means that that particular planet is retrograde. When the planet is retrograde coming in your chart, what it does is, so you have the Earth moving. So you have the planet coming with the Earth moving. So it looks like the planet is moving backwards. So it looks like it's kind of stationary. So yeah, they don't, but it looks like. And that's what is called a retrograde planet. So the second thing we're going to have in March is it's not just this war between Aquarian house and Taurus. We will also have, I know Mars is still going to be forward. I think that Mercury will go retrograde, Jupiter will go retrograde. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it means that Mercury represents communication, the internet. So that's when you have a lot of problems with emails, internet connections, communications, and you go more inward to communicate. When it's with countries, country will try and hide communications. When Venus goes retrograde, it's normally not advised to get married. When Jupiter goes retrograde, the luck is not outside, the luck is inside. So you have to work on yourself. It's good to reflect. It's not a time to start businesses. Definitely not a time to get married with Venus retrograde. Not the time to start a new relationship with Venus retrograde. So yes, for those who are for those who do rituals, this is a time where you can do sun rituals. You can worship the sun, you can sit in the sun, you can watch the sunrise. It's really a good time to work with the sun. That will help for a lot of things. So the two planets that will be visible will be Mars and the Moon. So I think you're going to see a lot of anger because things are going to bubble below the surface. And Mars also represents youth. So it will, yeah, there's going to be a lot of angry people out there. I'm just checking my notes. Oh, yes. And then also between the 3rd and the 5th of February, Pluto will be in a place where there will be a lot of things happening in the background. Governments will hide things from us. Big corporation will hide things from us. And it's not going to, yeah, so Pluto is about secrets. So yes, it's not going to be that easy. And then let's start when things are going to start to get better. End of February, Saturn will become visible. Now, Saturn is that little S here at the bottom. It's the first planet in Aquarius. So that means that structures, you're not going to have internal structures. You're going to go have more external structure. Saturn is actually good. Many say Saturn is rigid. It's rules and regulations. However, in anything you need rules and regulation, in my opinion. I like Saturn. I think it's the planet that keeps us on our toes and gets us to do the right thing, because otherwise we're gonna get smashed. So it's more like Saturn is more like how could you call it? An elder who just reinforces what is right. And then, oh yes, and then once end of Feb comes, then we're in March, and I think I didn't write a note on that, but I think that by the yes, I had to check, mid-March, we will be in our new normal. Yes, COVID is not going to just go away. Yes, governments are not going to change overnight. Things are not great. However, around March, mid-March, things will improve. There's more things coming around later on, but yeah, for now, that's it. Thanks for listening, and see you soon. Bye. Recording. Record?